o'clock, we want to get started right on time. Welcome to our show. This is the 5th annual 6th grade show. I need, as a 5-year person here, I need some perspective. Could I see the hands of people who are at their very first 6th grade show? You've never seen this. Oh, good. That helps. For those of you who've been to a couple of them, if I repeat myself from former years, you'll understand. It's important for me to explain to you just a little bit about what this experience has been. I kind of see it as taking an extraordinarily energetic group of kids at a very interesting time of their year and at the time of their life, and seeing what we can do to channel the energy in a really good way. And they have to make a lot of choices along the way about whether or not they want to buy into this and give it their all and work hard at it, because it takes a lot of effort. We begin rehearsal on this show the week after spring vacation, so it's been right about 8 weeks. And this is way, way, way too much to learn in 8 weeks. So things get taught in a hurry, and kids are expected to learn things fast and to come prepared, and otherwise it doesn't work. And so that involves a lot of energy, and this class has just been extraordinary in taking that responsibility seriously and working very, very hard, and I believe they're ready. I can assure you that we have not peaked yet, so perhaps we'll peak tonight. There are 3 kinds of humor in this show. One is kid humor. Kid humor, you'll recognize the jokes and you'll understand that you just may not think they're very funny. There is parent humor, and since I think a huge portion of this audience is parents, that is probably something you'll get. And then there's teacher humor, and which maybe only the first 3 rows will get, but we enjoy that a lot. Thank you for coming and supporting these kids. I am so proud of their effort, and if the show works tonight, it's not because of the show, it's because of the fact that they decided they wanted to make it work. And so it's with enormous amount of pride. Well, they're not there yet. with maybe a little less pride. One thing I should tell you is there are things that happen tonight that nobody's ever seen happen before, including myself. This may be the first one. The fact that the cast is not in play. There they are. There truly are numbers in this show that were taught yesterday. There are truly lines in this show that were given out today. It really is created as we go, and the farther we go into it, the more ideas I get, and then they get ideas, and then they run them past me, and I say, sure, let's do it, or no, let's don't do that. And so there's a lot of new things that even we haven't seen tonight. So be ready for anything. When everybody's in place, I will introduce to you the class of '92.
also on our physical Franklin side. It's right, there's a lot of young between the ages of 6 and 12. Just ask the people who buy our clothes. There are several people in Orange County in charge of our physical development. They saw to it that we didn't slack off or become lazy.
We'd like to dedicate this next part of our show to our favorite slave drivers. Mrs. Miles, Mrs. Frank, Mr. Ferrick, Mrs. Spellman, and Mr. Du Bois.
After 6 years of peace, we proudly stand before you, magnificent examples of beauty, style, and grace. It took a lot of effort. We didn't always make it, but we always had a smile upon our face most of the time. Oh, we weren't always as gorgeous. Oh no, oh no, oh no. In fact, we were once quite small. Believe it or not. We had to build a body where there wasn't much body to build. And we jumped and we skipped a time or two, off till we turned blue. Lost another two, but we kept right at it with a hearty 1, 2. We got better, we ran farther, we jumped higher, got stronger every year.
All right, gang, listen up. My name is Mr. Boys, and this is PE. We're going to work hard. We're going to learn good sportsmanship. We're going to build our endurance. We're going to increase our flexibility. But most important of all, we're going to swim.
What do you mean we have to dance with girls?
You mean we can dance with boys?
We used jump ropes, hula hoops, volleyballs, and beanbags. Funny little scooter things you roll around the floor. Softballs, footballs, balance beams, and parachutes. Wearing $100 shoes that make our parents poor. Poor, 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 poor. So we ran and we jumped and we skipped a time or two, off till we turned blue. Lost another shoe, but we kept
nature studies with problem-solving opportunities designed to challenge and stretch both our abilities and our appreciation of each other.
Camp was full of funny and interesting experiences, and it would take forever for all of us to tell you all that we remember about it.
So rather, we tried our best to bring Camp Hemlock to you for a brief look at this beautiful patch of nature that surfaces our classroom.
Like dedicated response, college teachers and parents made extra efforts to find us this opportunity.
Good morning. The time is now 8:30. I know your clocks say somewhere between 8:20 and 8:35, except for the one in the teacher's lounge. It seems like permanently stuck on 3 o'clock. But trust me, it's 8:30. And we will not tolerate anyone getting anywhere late. So please synchronize those clocks. And we will also dispense with the pledge in order to get you all to work as quickly as possible. We would like to wish the following people a happy birthday. After your name has been called, please come to the front office to get a birthday ribbon. Today's only birthday is Miss Miller. Well, actually, nobody's been caught being in the cafeteria. Well, have a nice day.
Well, welcome to the 6th grade. You all know what being in 6th grade means, don't you? Well, it means that next year you'll be in 7th grade. And you all know what that means, don't you? It means that before you know it, you'll be in college. And you all know what that means, don't you? Well, it means that you'll be out of college and unable to find a job unless you learn how to get organized this year in the 6th grade. You mean if we don't get organized this year, then we can't get a job? I'm afraid that's right. But don't worry, because we have a brand new system that will help you get that job. Ladies and gentlemen, may I please introduce to you our new Now, we have one of these for each of you if Karen and Bardia will help me pass them out. Don't leave class without it.
How do we put these things on?
Oh, well, you take this little thing and you hook it onto this thing, and you take, well, this, I guess, little thing and you hook it onto this little thing. And then
Oh, now that we have them, how do we use them?
Oh, well, it's really quite simple. I just returned from a 3-day workshop where I learned all about them. Listen closely. I'm sure you'll catch on in no time. Now, the first thing that you will notice is that your planner is just a larger version of my own. Now, where is that planner?
I'm not
is say to yourself over and over again, my planner is my best friend. My planner is my best friend. Come on, come with me now. My planner is my best friend. My planner is my best friend. There, see? It's working already. Oh, you know what I just thought of? It would be perfectly precious if we all named our planner. I'll just give you a few minutes to think of a name, and then we can all share our names. Okay, who's ready to share? Katie?
I'm going to name my planner Ever Ready, because that's what I'm going to be this year. Ever Ready.
That's wonderful. Jay?
I'm naming mine MC Planner.
Parents?
I'm naming mine Mrs. Flint, because she's the most organized person in the whole school. Oh, you'd better not wear any hats around my planner either.
What's wrong? Have you thought of a name? Well, yes, I have. I'm going to name mine Waldo because I'll never be able to fight. Well, Barclay, here's an extra bungee cord just in case. Manisha, we haven't heard from you. Have you thought of a name?
Well, I guess I have.
Well, what have you decided to name your planner?
Jane.
Jane?
That's right, Jane.
Why did you decide on Jane?
I just like it.
Oh, well, that's a very original choice. Well, let's get on with learning how to use these. Section 1. Calendars. Now, I want you to write down each and everything we do in the appropriate 1-inch square. You may have to write small, so keep those pencils sharp. Section 2. Assignments. Now, this section is very important in order for you to keep up with your schoolwork. To help you, I'll write all assignments on the board and give you time to copy them down. Now, section 3, journals. In this section, I want you to write how you feel about the day. What was your favorite part? What part didn't you like? And that way, you'll be able to reflect on the day's events and now get points with Mrs. Barbie for being a really sensitive teacher. Section 4, accomplishments. Yes, that's right. We want you to write down all the positive things you do in the day so you can feel good about yourself. Are we really supposed to carry these things everywhere?
Yeah, what about PE and music?
Oh, well, let me show you some of the valuable options available for a modest price. Option 1, the music option. This handy little bag that attaches to your planner will make it easier while carrying your recorders to and from music. Option 2, the PE option. This strap converts your planner to a backpack so you can run the mile while carrying your planner. This option comes in 2 models, the regular model and an ultra streamlined model to help cut down on wind resistance. Let me get this straight. We're really supposed to carry these planners everywhere, all day? You bet. You never know when you'll be hit with a creative idea. Which, by the way, is section 5, creative ideas.
Oh yeah, everywhere? What about the shower?
Yeah! Well, here is the deluxe raincoat / shower cap attachment. Don't even ask about lunch. Okay, we have a lunch option. A lunch bag attachment for section 6. What I ate for lunch today. And now, if there are no more questions, please write our first assignment in section 2. Write a 1-page essay on the following topic. How having a planner will improve the quality of my life. Got that? Good. Now let's go.
No,
to recess.
Attention students, I have a very important announcement. May I please have your attention? This is your principal. The lights have gone out. I guess you're probably wondering how it is that the electricity is out and yet the PA system still works. Beats the heck out of me. Well, anyway, I'm sure if we all remain perfectly calm, it will only be a short time before this problem is taken care of. In the meantime, please do all that you can not to get hurt. Let's really pull together for this one. There will be a faculty meeting in my office immediately.
Oh, wow! This is great! We're going to get out early. I just know it. Yeah! And we'll miss the spelling test. Yeah! And if we're lucky, the teacher won't forget to give us homework. Yeah! Hey, does this mean that soccer practice is canceled? No, dummy. The sun didn't go out, only the lights.
No, that's not. No, that's not it either. Oh, it's so dark in here, I can't even tell what I'm doing. This is a reading alert. This is a reading alert. Please stop what you are doing and read for the next 15 minutes. What? Never mind.
Well, at least we'll get to go home.
We want to go home! We want to go home! We want to go home!
Hey, wait a minute. Does this mean we don't get lunch?
Yeah, I'm starving.
No fair. We're supposed to get lunch.
Yeah. We want to stay here! We want to stay here! We want to stay home! Well, that certainly was an interesting experience. I trust you all behaved yourselves while I was out? Yes. What was your faculty meeting about? Well, since you asked, it's about a new procedure we need to practice today. A tornado drill.
Are we going to have a tornado?
Well, I certainly hope not. In fact, in all the years I've been at Orange Hut, there's never been a tornado.
Then what do we need a drill for?
You can never be too cautious. This is not to alarm you. It's just to be safe. Now let me read this regulation. In the event of imminent bad weather, an alarm will sound from the front office and students will dive under their desks and cover their heads. Only after all students have assumed the position will the teacher be allowed to dive under his or her desk. Students located in classrooms by windows will proceed with fire drill efficiency to a classroom with no windows where they will dive under the desk with the students already there. No students may dive under their desks with their best friends. There will be no talking during the tornado, and afterwards, students will refrain from singing Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. Are there any questions? No? Good. As I said before, I don't mean to alarm you. These drills are simply for safety. Excuse me a minute. We're gonna die! Oh my God, we're all gonna die! Tornado! Oh my God, we're all gonna die!
Knock it off. Pull yourself together.
Thanks, Mrs. Warwick. I needed that. I believe you're all in the middle of a spelling test, and the word is precipitate. Can you spell that, please? P-R
teachers, may I have your attention, please? We're going to have a fire drill now, a special fire drill. Yes, that's it, a special fire drill. Now, even though it will be a special fire drill, it will be a regular fire drill. We're not going to sound the alarm, because if we did that, this would be a special fire drill. Now, would it? Now, I want to stress that all students remain absolutely silent, just like they would in a regular fire drill, but keeping in mind that this is a special fire drill. But just because it's special doesn't mean that anything special is going on. It's just a regular day here at Orange Hut. Oh, and teachers, because this is a special fire drill, you might want to grab a copy of War and Peace to read to your class while they are outside. That is all.
Maybe we'll do spelling tomorrow.
I would like to begin the faculty meeting now. Teachers, I'm waiting. Thank you. I would like to start off by reading the following memo from Dr. Spillane regarding our school security. To all teachers, from the superintendent of schools, it has come to our attention that there is an increasing number of alarming incidences taking place in public schools, whereby individuals with no security clearance are gaining access to buildings and posing a threat to the safety of our children. To ensure the safety of all students, I urge all school principals to form committees to study ways in which each school building can be made more secure, and visitors to the building can be closely monitored at all times. Now, I'm sure I don't need to tell you that this is a very serious problem. We must come up with a safe way for our students to travel through the school building. We also need to decide on what ways we can alert the teachers that there is an emergency in the building without arousing the suspicion of the students. You know, some sort of code phrase or something that we as teachers can understand but will not alarm the students. Please meet and report back to me what you decide. I would like to have your guidelines and recommendations fully operational by next week. teach this whole lesson to 2 people.
That won't work because if Brian stays in the clinic, then Robin won't have anyone to walk back to class with. Yeah, and then we'll have a pink clinic pass, so only have a green bathroom pass. I got it. We need to return the VCR to the library, so if I take the library pass and carry it along with the green hall pass and the pink clinic pass, we could all 3 stop at the bathroom first, move on to the clinic, and move on to the library, which either 2 or 3 of us will return.
Really gotta go here. I'm not so sure I follow all this.
Let me draw a diagram. Here's the bathroom, and here's the library. And here's a little classroom. Here's the 3 of us. All 3 stop by the bathroom, move on to the clinic.
Please excuse the interruption. Teachers, the frost is on the pumpkin. The frost is on the pumpkin. Do not let the eagle fly at midnight until all 3 men come to the aid of their party.
Wow! A secret code! There must be an emergency going on somewhere in the building.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course there is nothing going on. But I'm afraid that right now, no one will be able to go anywhere. What? Please be absolutely assured that nothing whatsoever is going on. And let's get on with the math.
Attention, please. Dorothy has returned from Mars. Dorothy has returned from Mars.
You see there now? Dorothy has returned from Oz. I told you there was nothing wrong. And let's get on with the math. But what about the bathroom? Oh, yes. Well, if you all consult John's excellent diagram here and obtain the appropriate color pass, you may all proceed to wherever it is you need to go. I need to go to the bathroom and I need to get a hall pass. Now, Robin, you know the rules. You can't go without a buddy.
Yeah, but every time the chair goes uphill, she changes groups.
How are you guys doing? Well, we've opened a giant combination lock, swung on a vine across a humongous peanut butter pit, climbed a huge wall, plunged hundreds of feet down a zip wire, and saved our group from a giant spider. Yeah, gee, I wish we had fun stuff to do around here. By the way, have you guys seen Mrs. Warden?
She was with us a minute ago until the trail started to go uphill.
Well, we better head back. There's going to be square dancing pretty soon. Gee, you mean we have to dance with girls?
Not the, we've already done that joke.
Please excuse the interruption. May I have your attention, please?
Who was that? I think it's the big guy. You mean? Yes, Dr. Spillane.
Boys and girls, as you know, there is an increased awareness this year of our Earth and its environment. I don't think I need to tell you how important it is that we look out for and take care of parks such as this one. It is only by preserving our natural resources that we have a hope for saving our planet. So therefore, let it be resolved that we will not harm any little trees, for they are our friends. Neither will we unnecessarily harass any little woodland creatures such as the lively little chipmunks, the spunky little squirrels, and yes, even those not-so-cuddly creatures
as the spiders and the snakes, they also have a place on this earth and are an important part of the big picture. So please remember that even in the forest, kindness does indeed grow where love shows. Except for those pesky gypsy moths. They are a blight on the land. They are a pestilence at its worst. When you see a gypsy moth, feel free to stomp that little sucker right into the ground. That is all.
I think I'll go stomp some gypsy moths. It's my civic duty. Not so fast. Here comes Miss Warden now. Hi. All right, hold her right there. I've just about had enough of this. What do you mean, Mrs. Warden? Well, for the past 3 years, I've shown up only to sit in the audience to be made a laughing stock at the whim of a certain music teacher. 2 years ago during a skit, the students who played the part of me came in at this point smuggling a hairdryer into camp. Well, that never happened. But did the writer care? No! Why don't you go apply for a job at the National Choir? They could use talent like yours. And last year, the student who played with me came in and denied the hairdryer incident only to participate in the famous staff running through the trees routine. Oh, I've got to tell you, I'm sick of it. Every year during the last quarter of school, I'm a nervous wreck wondering what lies are going to be enacted in front of the whole world. I can't take this anymore. I better go get Mrs. Warwick. Yeah. No, not that. I think I'll be okay. Is there anything we can do to help Mrs. Warden? As a matter of fact, there is. Come here. We will now present the skit, The Way It Really Happened, written by me.
Wait just a minute.
You sit down! And action!
Boy, what a day. I'm so tired and sore from all the stuff we did. Even my blisters have blisters.
Well, let's keep going. We only have 2 more seasons left before we get to eat. Hey, wasn't Mrs. Warren with us a minute ago?
Yes, but one of the students became exhausted, so she is off carrying that student back to the dining hall on her belly. All the way!
This woman is a saint, I tell you, she is a saint! Yeah, Mrs. Bell, she would never be like that. How are you guys doing? Well, we've opened a giant combination lock, swung on a vine across a humongous peanut butter pit, climbed a huge wall, plunged hundreds of feet down a zip wire, and saved our group from a giant spider. Yes, this place is everything Mrs. Warden said it would be. It is by far the most valuable experience I have ever had. I have learned so much about life. By the way, have you guys seen Mrs. Warden? As a matter of fact, we have. She ran past us a couple of minutes ago, carrying a really, really heavy bucket of water. Now, 2 really, really water in an effort to deliver a refreshing drink to each of her thirsty students. That woman is a saint, I tell you, she is a saint! Yeah, Mrs. Sal, she would never do like that. Well, we better head back. There's going to be square dancing pretty soon. Oh, I hope I get to dance with Mrs. Warden!
Interruption! May I have your attention, please?
Who was that?
This is the big guy.
Dr. Spillane?
No, guy. This is just an announcement to let you all know that you needn't be checking with me so much about everything such as Mrs. Warden down there. I've turned my entire controlling department over to her. If she does a good job, I think I'll let her tackle the environment. That is all. except those made by the head secretary. She can say whatever she wants, whenever she wants. Repeating. It has come to our attention the PA announcements are very disruptive to the momentum of our otherwise excellent instructional program. Teachers have been complaining that excessive use of the PA system is extremely distracting. Therefore, we wish to announce that effective immediately, no announcements will be allowed to interrupt the school day, except those made by the head secretary.
She can say whatever she wants, whenever she wants.
Thank you.
Now, where were we? The bee! Where's the bee?
He's on the reporters!
Thank you.
Didn't know much, we always had hope. We listened to a lot of people make her fun. Always a helper, and never thought we'd know you. So how we do, and then we grew and grew.
Well, I got her.
What have you done? You destroyed my music room. You scattered my goofy collection. My stereo piano were wasted. You don't want that kid. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to Disney World!
Lesson to be learned from all of this. A lesson that is wise to contemplate. There's something exciting always happens when you're only willing to
far this evening, we've remembered events and moments from our years at Orange Time.
In this part of the show, we want to remember all the people, lots of them.
Teachers, administrators, parents, and friends who had influence in our lives. So let's start with friends. We all had a lot of them, old and young. But right now, we must pay tribute to each other, our fellow sixth graders. We've laughed, we've fought, we've gotten into trouble together. Sometimes we didn't and rough on each other.
So we always spend this place in music. Of course, we now like to sing a special song celebrating the friendships that have made us a special part of our lives.
And maybe you will have special friendships you can remember too.
Stand back, ladies, this one's for you. Here's to the teachers who helped us along. We'll miss the special way they taught right from wrong. Each of our teachers was somehow unique. We drove them crazy 5 days a week. So let's give 3 big cheers, hey, hooray, for all those most of the time wonderful, sometimes just terrible. How could they stand us? How could they resist
Do you?
We know that even though we can't remember life too much before first grade, you remember us from the very beginning.
Yes, sir. Back then when we were brand new, you must have had lots of dreams for us.
What you may not realize is, even when it became we're too tiny to do anything for ourselves, we had dreams of our own.
between you and me, I prefer something more concrete. You know, something material.
Yeah! Well, I get it. Like when we were members of this year's class. Yeah! Yeah, but how are we going to get something for all these people?
Well, yeah, but maybe we can raffle off some of that stuff with some balls that we just to everybody.
You mean kind of like a lottery?
Yeah! Everybody's got a dream, and every day somebody's dream comes true. Yours a lottery, it could be you.
Okay, we're here. Okay. Now what we have here is a box of great stuff donated by the class of 92. And while the items may be of questionable monetary value, they have extraordinary sentimental value. That's right, Mark. And let's find out who our lucky winners are!
Everybody's got a dream, and every day somebody's dream comes true. Yours a lottery, it could be you.
Let's find out what our first prize is. The first item is these coffee cans here. You know, I think Mrs. Barbie won these last year. And I'm sure she has them somewhere in some sacred place in her new house. Well, let's see who wins it this year. Want to draw the name, Alan? Can you believe that? I can't believe it. Mrs. Barbie! Some planner pages. Wonder who wants these? I don't know. Let's pick names. Okay. Mrs. Flint! Okay, let's see. Recorder. Don't notice the end. Want to read it out? Where's her out? Here's my old recorder since 4th grade. I'm sure someone can find some use for it. Sincerely, Chris Schultz. I know who wants it. Mrs. Roberts. This is the remains of Kelly Palmer and Amy Benedetto's water balloon that popped on her on field day. Let's see who wins this. Mrs. Wadiak. This is a bracket from one of my birthdays. She just got off. So maybe would you show us your glorious face wherever you are? How are you? All right, let's see who wins this bracket. Mrs. Ash! Is she here? This is from Ann Porterly's tennis shoes that came off during PE. Mrs. Spellman! This has been in my house since kindergarten, and my mom has not used it because it has such a bad smell. Oh, Michelle Mann. This time. And it's Mrs. Warden! Thumb protector from 4th grade from Lisa Snyder. Mrs. Warwick. Here's some, I don't know. I know, it's crayon and pencil shaving. Yeah. Well, let's see. Someone else taking a lot of time to do that. I'll turn top. Using your time wisely. Let's see who wins this. Mrs. Escalin. I didn't know. A lot of candy. Your bandages. I found it in the hall. Nobody could take it, so we gave it to us. You go do some on the computer. Mrs. Full. Okay, well, the next part of this raffle is going to be sort of dedication because the people I gave them wanted to give it to specific people. And so, let's see, who will we start with? Start with this one. Okay. Who do you come on? This is to Mrs. Kate. A few weeks ago, Mimi Act forgot to bring her spelling homework, so I, Jenny Cadigan, loaned her a homework pass. Only Mrs. Tate found out and got very mad. She ripped the homework pass, and Mimi had to make up the homework. This is just a little something. Next one, I need Mrs. Black. Can you come up? Here's your award for the best subject in the world. How sweet. Krista, Kelly, and Amy. You're how sweet. To Mrs. Sherfrey. This is one of the water balloons I did you with last year. baby Christmas. All right, we all had a fun time at Hemlock singing songs and stuff, but one that sticks in our mind the most is the one that Mr. Dawson sang about the outhouse.
Don't let them tear the little brown building down. Don't let them tear that precious building down. Don't let them tear the little brown building down, for there's not another like it in the country or the town. When I go like this, you help me with the chorus. Are you embarrassed, Kristen? Okay, some of you may remember this. Something like this happened. All right. It was not so long ago that I went tripping through the snow out to that shack beyond my old hound dog. Where I sit down to rest like a snowbird on its nest and read a signal of a catalog. I was on my happy too, sleeping through that quarter moon that my daddy's kin had done before. It was in that quiet spot daily cares could be forgot. It gave the same relief to his head.
Have everyone sing Happy Birthday to Mrs. Miller. Have everyone sing Happy Birthday to Mrs. Miller. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do, guys?
Everybody sing Happy Birthday to Mrs. Miller. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mrs. Miller. Happy birthday to you.
first time in our lifetime, we witnessed life-threatening battles firsthand, each being in front of the TV set.
We are also actively involved in the other war going on worldwide as we struggle to save our planet. We are learning that preserving our environment will be a lifelong project for all of us.
This year we witnessed hardcore news programs called violence and unrest all across the country.
Sometimes it seems as if there are too many problems too big to ever be solved. Sometimes it's easy to feel that things will never get better.
But wait a minute, didn't our opening song say that we're the keepers
was lucky enough to get the whole thing. I got to see it from the very beginning, and I've had a lovely time watching it. I absolutely love watching the show go together and watching these kids buy into it and learn their parts and add things and do things and surprise me. Or surprise me, but I got surprised a number of times tonight too. They are extraordinary, and they are the keepers of the future. And they are the leaders of tomorrow, and we're going to be just fine. Thank you. Now you can go eat.